attacks would be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel.
What does a lifetime warranty mean? At Harbor Freight, it means confidence. All our hand tools get a lifetime warranty.
So many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say, we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel, and God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
President Trump there at the White House, Vice President J.D. Vance, Secretary of State Marco Rubio also serving as his national security advisor, along with Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth right there with President Trump announcing to the nation, similar to what he said in his post on social media not long ago, that the U.S. is now directly involved with Iran, striking 3 nuclear locations, Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan, 3 nuclear facilities that the U.S. had long been studying, as well as international observers around the world in tracking Iran's nuclear program and their desire perhaps one day to have a nuclear weapon. I want to bring in Mary Bruce. Let's go back to Mary at the White House. Mary, the president had warned Iran, come to the table. Let's negotiate some sort of a peace deal, that this current conflict must end. At last word, he said 2 weeks would be his deadline. We know that's turned out to be 2 days. We'll learn in the hours and days to come whether that was part of the strategy here. But this is a fairly risky move for this president, though tonight he says it's been a victory. He thanked U.S. forces who were involved, and he said if Iran does not end the wars and seek peace, tragedy for Iran will be even greater than what we've seen in the last 24 hours.
David, it is an extremely risky move, and no one knows really where this goes from here. Look, the president, we know, has long warned that Iran cannot get a nuclear weapon, but he also long was pushing for those negotiations. As you mentioned, it was just 2 days ago that the president announced, after yet another meeting in the Situation Room, that he was going to give himself this 2-week deadline within which to make this decision whether or not to strike Iran, in part because he thought there was, quote, a substantial chance of negotiations, that they would be able to get Iran back to the table. It is not clear still, even after hearing from the president just now, what changed his mind, what led him to believe there was no time left to waste, that the U.S. had to go ahead and get deeply involved in this conflict in a way that the president has also really promised the American people he would not. He campaigned on a promise to be a peacemaker and a unifier, to keep America out of these kinds of conflicts. And what's clear tonight is that the president is very much leaving open the door that there will be more of this. While he is hailing the strikes tonight as a huge success, he is also not ruling out additional military action, saying that there are many targets left, that they will act with precision, speed, and skill if needed. How all of this will ultimately end Iran's nuclear program is a huge question. And of course, David, Iran has promised a severe response if the U.S. were to be directly involved, as we now are.
And one quick follow-up to what you're reporting here, Mary. Obviously, you're watching ABC News live coverage at this hour. The president just addressing the nation, talking about the U.S. striking 3 Iranian nuclear sites. The president calling it a tremendous success. Speaking briefly with our John Carl earlier this evening before addressing the nation about this. And Mary, you've covered President Trump for some time. You've covered him as a candidate, his promises not to engage in the Middle East and in any more foreign wars. At the same time, he has long promised that Iran would not get a nuclear weapon.
Yeah, and David, just again 2 days ago, the White House, while saying that they were giving themselves this 2-week timeline, again stressed that Iran was very close to getting a nuclear weapon, saying that Iran had everything it needed to achieve a nuclear weapon, and that once the supreme leader gave the go-ahead, that it could be just a few weeks before Iran had that full capability. Clearly, something changed in the president's calculus to make him go ahead and make this decision tonight. It is a remarkable turn for a president who has avoided getting dragged into these kind of conflicts, and it is one that his presidency it will now define. That is for sure.
Our chief White House correspondent, Mary Bruce, with us live here tonight. Mary, thank you. I want to bring in John Carl, our chief Washington correspondent. John, I was struck that you were able to connect with the president even before he addressed the nation tonight. Again, he was confident with what he had witnessed, what he'd been briefed on following this operation, and made it clear to the American people that all of the U.S. military involved in this operation is back out of that airspace and on their way home.
I think the most significant thing is
Okay, Chad. So, Donald Trump just addressed the nation. Now, this not no political channel. I tell y'all that all the time. I don't get into the politics. I don't care. Shit ain't got nothing to do with me. But if we finna start fighting, that's some shit I need to know. Because never before has anybody ever brought war to the shore of the United States of America, except for Japan, and that was in Hawaii for Pearl Harbor. And then after that came the atom bomb, Hiroshima, all that other shit. The big boy 2, they bombed Hiroshima and another place, Nagasaki, I think, completely wiped out the whole shit. And that's when they let people know, don't mess with the U.S. because we don't play that mess, and we got the best. You know what I'm saying? We've been holding people back for many years. But see, let me tell you something about technology. We ain't the smartest on the planet, so they got other countries that got the same or if not better technology. And if I'm correct, because I don't know nothing about this Al Jarreau now. I don't know nothing about this Al Jarreau. I know it's 2 people over there fighting. It got something to do with some land and Jesus and religion, and I don't get into that, okay? I do know that Russia, I don't know. I think Russia is behind one of them. It's Israel and Iran, if I'm correct. And I think Russia, I almost said Usher. I think, Usher too. He might be helping Russia, and I think Russia is behind one of them countries. And Russia said, Putin, yeah, he said, because he don't like Trump, he said, if y'all get in it, we're going to whoop y'all ass. And Russia got the shit. They more than capable of the shit. See, we so used to, we send our military, we send our troops over there and mess people up and then come back home. Don't nobody ever come here. We don't know what that's about. That's what I'm afraid of. Russia got that shit. I think there's some of the problem right now is some of the ships being in the water too close to the country. I think I seen something about that some months ago. I don't keep up with this. This ain't the political channel. I don't care what side you're on, but damn it, if we're finna have to start fighting, okay? All that crip and blood, black and white, this and that and this, that shit gonna have to cease, because they coming to kill all of us.
Oh, David, and we've talked about all week those ordinance.
So when I seen it earlier today, and the President Trump approved it to bomb some shit over there. They bombed 3 sites. I said, what? I was a little worried, but I still was like, Then when I see it say President Trump gonna address the nation about the bombings, I said, oh, this is some serious shit. He's making a public address. And so I came on the live as soon as I could and did the public address. Cause I got to talk about this. Cause even though, and then I'm seeing on the tweets, it was trending. World War III is trending. Death to America is trending. Bombs is trending. I clicked on World War III to see what the shit about, and then that's when I seen about the press conference and shit, and I'm like, oh no, this is serious. This might be serious right here. What is this? Well, everyone prepare for World War III. The United States just bombed the sovereign country's nuclear facility in a surprise attack carried out by B-2 bombers, probably using 30,000-pound bunker busters. This is so effed up. Your children now will go and die for Israel. Jesus Christ, I don't want to fight nobody. Why? I don't know. See, that's why I don't get into politics. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to fight nobody. I don't want to fight. Jesus Christ. Wow. That right there show you that light moves faster than sound. You saw the explosion, then you heard it. That shit always amazes me. Ball of flame, you don't hear shit. Here come the dust. Sound wave, bitch. Damn. Damn. That shit is big, but you know it's some big shit when you see it, and then it's a pause, a delay, and then you hear it. Only big shit do that. Granted, sound do that period though. That's why they tell you if you run track, don't wait for the sound, look for the smoke, cause you'll see the smoke then hear the sound. So. Damn. Damn. Now I see fire in the background. Is that 2 they hit at the same time? That's 2 separate fires right there. That's 2 separate explosions right there. Oh my God. What is happening? I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. My knees hurt. My legs ain't shit. I don't want to fight. Oh my, imagine you chilling. This ain't no movie. This real life. This really can happen over here, and we take this shit for granted. Imagine you sitting here chilling, and next thing you know, your ass dead. If you don't even see it coming, and you just hear, you can hear the shit coming. Boom! And you just... That's messed up, man. That's messed up, man. That's messed up, man. One minute you chilling, the next minute your ass just blown up. That's messed up, man. Damn. I'm not against my country or no shit like that. I'm just against people dying. I don't like people dying nowhere. Especially if they innocent people ain't done nothing to nobody. Damn. That shit was big. Damn. Like I say, chat, if you're just joining me in, this ain't no political channel, but I just feel like this is something that's important to talk about because we might have to fight. This is what the nigga said after he did the shit. We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside of Iran airspace. A full payload of bombs was dropped on the primary site, Fordow. All planes are safely on their way home. Congratulations to our great American warriors. There is not another military in the world that could have done this. Now is the time for peace. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I don't think bombing people is how you, well, I mean, that's how they achieve peace with Japan, but that was a long time ago. Niggas got that shit now. They got that shit. Don't they got Russia behind? I don't know. I don't know nothing about this Al Jarreau. Don't one of them got Russia behind them? And Russia got that shit. They got that shit. Iran is trending. However you pronounce the shit. Niggas we know about to get drafted. But you know what though? I said they need to bring back the draft and draft all these young niggas in the street with the switches that want to gang and bang bang. Yeah, send them niggas over there. That's who we need. Avengers assemble. Assemble the Avengers, the young niggas. Send the YNs over there. We got some YNs for you niggas. If you I forgot. We got the YNs over here. Come on over here. They've been training for many a millennia, killing each other. So I know they should be able to handle y'all. We got switches. We got switches, cuz. We got switches, blood. We got switches, Vato. We got switches, gang. Yeah, we got Dracos and ARs. Yeah, we been training too. We been, not me, but them. They been killing each other in the street. They been catching their ops lacking for many a decade. So I think that we got it covered. I think once they come over here messing with us, maybe I'm hoping that the YNs will say, you know what, they really don't give a damn which one of us they shoot. We better work together. They don't care nothing about 64th and 65th and not from 63rd. They killing everybody from every block. They wiping out the whole block. They don't give a damn what block you from, nigga. We might say, pimp, you might say, man, I might need you to watch my back, man, cause these niggas, man, they killing niggas from 67th all the way down to 38th. God damn it, boy. Shit, buddy, boy, I hope these YNs, boy. Shit now. I'm a little worried. I ain't trying to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't. It's the Iran. I'm trying to see what we can fight. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Sweet Jesus. Oh, Jesus. I don't know who right and who wrong. My empathy is for the people dead. That's all I care about. I don't know who right and who wrong. I just know it's people dead. That's my position. It's God's side and it's the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Jesus Christ. No. I got to find more about this. So that's nuclear sites in flames. If the United States gets it, this was on the 19th, a couple days ago. If the United States gets into this war, no one knows what will be future of the United States, says Chinese think tank head Victor Gao. Oh, Lord Jesus.
If the United States really gets bogged down
that nigga
in this war against Iran.
That nigga saying we don't stand a chance, pretty much. China, no, they been watching us for years. Which one of them niggas sent that balloon over here and they were scared to bust it? That goddamn hot air balloon with some type of mechanism, a camera or some shit attached to it, flew all the way across the U.S. They're scared to pop the shit.
If the United States really gets bogged down in this war against Iran, no one knows what will happen to the United States in the coming years or coming decades. If the United States really gets bogged down in this war against Iran, no one knows what will happen to the United States in the coming years or coming decades.
Say, man, which one of you niggas selling a Draco out there? Which one of you niggas got a Draco for sale? I need it. Matter of fact, you know what I think I'm gonna do? Cause I'm a law-abiding citizen. I think I'm gonna see if I can. I think I'm gonna apply to legally own a Switch. Hell yeah, I'm a law-abiding citizen. I might have to go ahead and apply for my machine gun permit. Yup. Oh shit. That's a lot of fire. You instantly dead. I'm not this may sound crazy. I'm not making a joke about none of this shit at all. Ain't none of this shit funny to me. I really don't want to fight. Oh my God. Jesus Christ. That shit look like lightning hit it. Imagine if they do that shit over here. You know Russia got the shit. Which one of them? I know y'all know what's going on. Tell Unc what's happening. One of them got Russia behind them, and I don't know which one in Russia got that shit. And the part of this was what they just said on the report, that they were trying to keep it from getting hands on nuclear weapons. Nuclear weapons is what they did to Hiroshima and Nagasaki when they came to hit the Pearl Harbor, man. And that's why Oppenheimer said it, now I become death. Now I become death. Right there. God damn it, boy. Damn it, boy. Jesus Christ, the children. This don't make no sense. This don't make no goddamn sense. And that's why I don't pay attention to shit like this. Cause I'm too sensitive of a nigga. We might be all the way in the right for bombing them niggas. I don't know. I don't know who did what, who right or wrong. I just know it's people dead and I don't like it and I ain't trying to fight. Damn it. What else can I search? What else is trending? Bombs. What is this? What happened? What is the problem? An hour ago. Oh, she looked like she from over there. Her name is Rashida Tlaib. Oh, yeah. She one of them. I think. She one of them. Let me see what she said. President Trump sending U.S. troops to bomb Iran without the consent of Congress is a blatant violation of our Constitution. God damn. President Trump sending U.S. troops to bomb Iran without the violation of the Constitution. The American people do not want another forever war. I just said I don't want to fight. She get it. We have seen where decades of endless war in the Middle East gets us, all based on the lie of weapons of mass destruction. We are not falling for it again. Instead of listening to the American people, Trump is listening to war criminal Netanyahu, who lied about Iraq and is lying once again about Iran. Congress must act immediately to exert its war powers and stop this unconstitutional act of war. I'm telling you, this ain't no political channel. The only reason why I'm covering it, because goddamn it, they fighting it. Ain't finna be. It's already started. They done killed people, Jesus. They done killed goddamn.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way. Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
I swear, I'm not even being funny at all. Ain't none of this shit is a joke to me. Russia got that shit. They can do this. It's one thing when you can do to them and they can't do to you. Them niggas can do to us. Them niggas can do to us. Which because I think it's Israel. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, damn it. U.S. cause the NATO shit, and Putin said, if you niggas keep sending resources and helping, Israel. We gonna whoop your ass. Trump said, nigga, what? Nigga, I ain't no hoe, nigga. West Side, cuz, nigga, America, cuz, nigga, West Side America, cuz. What's up, cuz, nigga, we ain't scared, cuz. Nigga, we bomb on your shit, cuz, nigga. I ran our partners, homie. Them the homies. Them the homies, cuz. West Side America, cuz, them the homies, cuz. And shit, now we finna have to fight. God damn it. Shit ain't nothing but gang banging. That's all this shit is. Gang banging on a political level. But nah, them my homies, them my partners. Nah, we can't let you do that. Now listen, we keep telling y'all quit picking on the little homie. You keep messing with the little homie. Okay, I told you. Told you I had to leave the little homie alone now. I told you 5 times, leave the little homie. Ain't that what's happening? From the little clips and shit that I see across the months, ain't that what's happening? And then Russia said we gonna whoop your ass? I might be wrong. This might be a totally different fight. I don't know, but that's what I thought it was. That's what I thought it was. Let me type in Russia. How about that? Russia trending. Somebody said an hour ago, they've used this lack of analogy, this analogy right here. It said, this the type of performance that the USA is gonna need to defeat China, Russia, and North Korea. God damn it, all them niggas together. They gonna jump us, man. This shit ain't funny. Russia and China right now, look. I can't believe they did this shit. Trump really did that? I told you Russia would, but I don't know everything. I just know a little bit about a lot. And cause I be paying attention to some shit and, you know, hey man, what? And if you're watching this channel and you know, good for you. This is for people that don't know what the hell is going on. We all learning together. Hell going on. Trump is finna put us in the war. I knew it. Damn it, I knew Russia was behind. So, right, Russia clicked up, China clicked up, and North Korea. Wait, did he say North Korea? North Korea got this shit. Oh. No, North Korean military got this shit, they ready. Kim Jong-un got that shit. I'm talking about weapons, bombs, nuclear. Tear your ass up. They got that shit. They got the planes. They got all that. The boats, the ships. They got all that. Oh, we finna get jumped. We finna get jumped by these niggas, man. Okay, they bullshitting. Well, for those that's just getting on, let me replay this again. Let me see. They don't have it clipped up yet? Oh, I can't believe Twitter slacker. I can't be, he trender. Hey, slacker. How they slacker any trender? How they slacker any trender? I'm nobody got the hit the shit. Somebody on it.
A short time.
This is the speech he gave after he did that bullshit. Shout out to Trump. Secret Service, don't come. I'm not against the country. I'm just against people dying. I don't know what's going on. I'm speaking from an ignorant perspective. All I know is people dying. I don't know who right or wrong. Don't come looking for me. This is what he said. Hit the shit.
Thank you very much. A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime, Fordow, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raisin-Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There's never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel. And God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Again, this is not a political channel, but I do feel that this is something that is important, whether it don't matter where you are in life, what you do, from the bottom of the bottom to the street corners to the top of the top CEOs. This includes everybody, okay? And the thing is, we probably won't even get a chance to fight. These niggas get to dropping bombs. Hold on, I ain't just making shit up. I know a little bit about a little bit, and Russia got that shit. North Korea got that shit. This was six days ago. Unstoppable. Russia's 3,000 new armored units are coming. Can the West handle it? They got money too. They got resources too. They got technology too. They can send that shit right over here just like we send it over there.
1,000 armored fighting vehicles in 2025. This includes a combination of newly manufactured, modernized, and refurbished units. Such numbers are staggering, considering the scale of Russia's reported losses in Ukraine.
Hold on. Forget that. I want... Oh shit, this the bomb they dropped today. And that's why I'm covering it, because he was supposed to wait. He was supposed to wait, but he jumped the gun for whatever reason. They released this video 3 days ago called the 30,000, the caption says, this 30,000-pound U.S. bomb can destroy Iran's deepest nuclear bunkers. Twos, and that's what the reports say. It was carried by B-2s. This the shit they did today. They shot this down in day. These niggas put out the blueprint 3 days ago. That what they gonna do? Trump jumped the gun because of these motherfuckers. They put this shit out 3 days ago, and Trump say, shit, we got to move now. And
At TSTC, if you don't receive a job offer within 6 months after graduating, we'll refund your tuition.
a month ago.
Iranian missiles rained down on the U.S.
A month ago, the Infographics put out a video. This is how World War III starts. USA versus Iran. Jesus Christ. This was a month ago. That was a month ago. Damn it, man. I'm trying to see Russia shit. I'm trying to see Russia shit. But Russia got that shit. That's the point. Russia got that shit. North Korea got that shit. And Kim Jong-un don't like us. He don't like us. In the military right here. That Kim Jong-un fat ass right there with them glasses on. Yeah, they got it. They got it.
전기화를 완벽하게 실현한
They got missiles, they got ships, all that shit. They out there in the water right now. But yeah, man. We got some shit, but if they come together and they jumping us, we might be in trouble. Let me see what else we can find. There's a lot of shit up a while ago. Hold on. Oh no, yeah, I closed that shit out. Damn it.
It's Verizon Summer Bundle.
Yeah, man, this was serious shit, man. I ain't trying to fight. Somebody commented and said, Smack and T-Rail responded to academics talking that gangster shit. And I told them to send me a link.
Has skyrocketed, but there are concerns specifically about the oil supplies that come out of Iran. 20% of the world's oil supplies go through the Straits of Hormuz. We saw previously that the Houthi rebels inside Yemen were capable of striking US carriers as well as other international carriers. That is a group specifically that I think we should be watching. That will have an impact on oil prices, and the US doesn't depend on oil from that region in the same way that the Europeans and the Chinese do, for sure.
Oh my God, the prices! The prices is shit finna change. Damn it, I think gas going up.
Lose track of that. That if Iran didn't acquiesce, that if it didn't sign up to some kind of peace process, there would be further action.
Ian, you and I both know that the president certainly has not.
Boy, you young nigga better get ready. They finna draft the shit out these YNs, boy.
Tonight, and addressing the American people instead, obviously talking about the desire to, and he said they were completely, totally obliterated when he talked about Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan, these 3 nuclear sites in Iran. But you can't help but to think about the future of the current leadership of Iran, and in particular, the supreme leader, who the president has talked about in recent days. Obviously, too early to know, but it would seem the future for that supreme leader is somewhat in question.
Exactly, and we've heard again repeatedly from the Israelis. I mean, certainly when there was that very heavy strike here, when that hospital was hit, we had the Israeli defense minister.
Let me see. Let me see if Putin said something.
A short time ago, Russian President Vladimir Putin was asked if he is worried that the world could be heading toward World War III in this situation. Here's what he said.
It is disturbing. I am speaking without any irony, without any jokes. Of course, there is a lot of conflict potential. It is growing, and it is right under our noses, and it affects us directly. And this requires, of course, not only our careful attention to the events taking place, but also the search for solutions. The search for solutions, preferably by peaceful means.
All right, very interesting. Let's bring in Fox News senior correspondent Ben.
And Trump done bombed them people.
Journalism available on Fox Nation. Ben, always good to have you with us. You know, this.
Trump done bombed his goddamn allies. He gave a speech 22 hours ago. Basically gave a biggest warning to Israel, the U.S., and a major declaration on Ukraine, Iran. Wait a minute, wasn't Ukraine a part of this shit somewhere? Or is Ukraine and Iran the same thing? I don't know. I swear Ukraine was in this shit somewhere. Jesus Christ. So yeah, and Putin ain't playing. He ain't playing. He's a gangster for real.
This is Google Pixel 9a.
Shut your ass up. This nigga said he wanted to figure it out by peaceful means, and Trump went over there and dropped goddamn bombs. Putin talked about it this morning. Because I want to see if he said anything after the bombings. Oh my God, what? All these ads. Let me see, Putin. Russia. See if he said anything. Let me see, okay, that one. Trying to see if we can find something on Putin recent. The attack was performing it. What's this? Trade Russia. Mr. Putin had discussed these issues prior to June 19th. Okay. So Putin ain't said nothing. Lord, nukes is goddamn trending now. What is all this trending? Let me go see what all the hell is all over here trending now. Shit. Iran, Middle East, World War III, death to America, God bless America, Mr. President, impeach, World War III again. That shit trending two ways. Obama and Biden. Now is the time for peace. Yemen, I don't know if that's a part of that shit. World War III again. Syria, I don't know if that's a part of that shit. The president, War Powers Act, bombs, strength, Russia and China, nukes. Lord Jesus, that's what's mission accomplished. China and Russia, the United States. Soto, I think that's a part of the shit. I don't know. No, that's sports. Politics, Soleimani. Oh, Jesus Christ. And this is all that's trending right now. What is? China and Russia control 60% of uranium enrichment capacity. Enrichment concentrates uranium so it can fuel reactors. Without it, nuclear power doesn't work. We've handed our enemies control over our energy future. Oh, wow. Is this a real snapshot? What? No. And Putin knew beforehand. He knew beforehand because America had to give Russia a heads up to evacuate the nuclear reactors. They were hit 2 hours ago. So he knew? What kind of shit is that? Well, that's good. You say he evacuated, nobody died. But that was a pretty big bomb, though. That was a pretty big goddamn bomb. Like, hey, man, I'm just letting you know, man, I'm finna whoop these niggas' ass. All right, they not telling me shit. Oh, we'll see. We'll see.
Ago now to let the nation know that the U.S. military has struck 3 nuclear sites deep inside Iran, Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. Obviously, Fordo is the site that in particular deep beneath the ground, beneath that mountain, B-2 bombers were used. We believe those 30,000-pound bombs were also used to target these sites. The president saying they are completely, totally obliterated, though we'll have to see in the hours and days to come what kind of assessment from international observers can be made about the damage done tonight, though clearly there was significant damage done, and the White House believes beyond repair in many cases. I want to bring in retired Colonel Steve Ganyard again with us. Steve, you and I have been talking about U.S. military capability, and regardless of where people stand on this politically, this was a significant use of force tonight and something.
Shit, Toronto Southside, you right. Now is the time to have a passport. I ain't got one.
Trump, the president who has decided to move forward with this in a key moment when air defenses were significantly weakened in the skies over Iran, Israel essentially controlling those skies as U.S. B-2 bombers flew in tonight.
Yeah, David, John Carl is reporting that Tomahawk missiles were also used in the strikes tonight. Now, Tomahawk missiles, as you remember, are cruise missiles, and they hug the earth, so they fly very low. And they aren't intended to do this deep penetration that we needed the B-2s for. So the point here is that it really was just the B-2 crews that were in danger tonight. We didn't put any other U.S. forces over Iran, so there was very little risk other than to those B-2 crews. Given
get the likes up for me, get the likes up.
Likelihood that the Iranians would be able to do anything about it. So the question will be, how far will the president be willing to go, depending on the Iranian reaction, in terms of deploying military force that may involve putting U.S. forces at greater risk than we saw tonight.
And of course, Steve, you heard the president there warn that if peace doesn't come quickly from Iran now, that we will go after additional targets with speed and with skill. We have that animation that shows what these bunker buster bombs can do. If we can show that, because a U.S. official now confirms that B-2 bombers dropped a number of massive ordnance penetrator bombs. As you know, that's the long term for these bunker buster bombs, 30,000-pound bombs. Now confirming to ABC News that they were used in this mission tonight over Iran. The official also confirming that a number of Tomahawk cruise missiles were fired at targets inside Iran from a U.S. Navy submarine. You heard President Trump addressing the nation 10 p.m. Eastern here tonight. Brief words and then getting on social media again shortly thereafter to warn Iran and its proxies against any sort of retaliation. But at first word tonight, which came shortly before 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern time, The president saying we have completed our very successful attack on 3 nuclear sites in Iran, including Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. All planes are now outside Iranian airspace. A full payload of bombs, he said, was dropped on that primary site of Fordo. That is the key site that is deep beneath sort of a range of mountains there. And we had reported for some time that it would probably take those bunker busters to actually do significant damage to that nuclear facility. And again, ABC News now confirming that those B-2 bombers did drop those 30,000-pound bombs. Our coverage will continue first thing in the morning for many of you. Your local news is next. Good night.
Well, shit.
This has been a special report from ABC News.
This is Google Pixel.
Like I said, chat, this ain't the political channel, but if we possibly finna start fighting, that's important for everybody. Everyone's mothers, fathers, daughters, and sons. Okay?
Very much. Thank you very much. A short time ago, the U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime: Fordo, Natanz, and Esfahan. Everybody heard those names for years as they built this horribly destructive enterprise. Our objective was the destruction of Iran's nuclear enrichment capacity and a stop to the nuclear threat posed by the world's #1 state sponsor of terror. Tonight, I can report to the world that the strikes were a spectacular military success. Iran's key nuclear enrichment facilities have been completely and totally obliterated. Iran, the bully of the Middle East, must now make peace. If they do not, future attacks will be far greater and a lot easier. For 40 years, Iran has been saying death to America, death to Israel. They have been killing our people, blowing off their arms, blowing off their legs with roadside bombs. That was their specialty. We lost over 1,000 people, and hundreds of thousands throughout the Middle East and around the world have died as a direct result of their hate. In particular, so many were killed by their general, Qasem Soleimani. I decided a long time ago that I would not let this happen. It will not continue. I want to thank and congratulate Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. We worked as a team like perhaps no team has ever worked before. And we've gone a long way to erasing this horrible threat to Israel. I want to thank the Israeli military for the wonderful job they've done. And most importantly, I want to congratulate the great American patriots who flew those magnificent machines tonight, and all of the United States military on an operation the likes of which the world has not seen in many, many decades. Hopefully, we will no longer need their services in this capacity. I hope that's so. I also want to congratulate the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff, General Dan Raising-Kane, spectacular general, and all of the brilliant military minds involved in this attack. With all of that being said, this cannot continue. There will be either peace or there will be tragedy for Iran far greater than we have witnessed over the last 8 days. Remember, there are many targets left. Tonight's was the most difficult of them all, by far, and perhaps the most lethal. But if peace does not come quickly, we will go after those other targets with precision, speed, and skill. Most of them can be taken out in a matter of minutes. There's no military in the world that could have done what we did tonight, not even close. There has never been a military that could do what took place just a little while ago. Tomorrow, General Kane, Secretary of Defense, Pete Hegseth will have a press conference at 8 a.m. at the Pentagon. And I want to just thank everybody, and in particular, God. I want to just say, we love you, God, and we love our great military. Protect them. God bless the Middle East. God bless Israel. And God bless America. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Okay. So now that Soleimani name makes sense. That's trending. When he said that shit, I said, wait a minute. It's seen in there Soleimani. Let me go. What's happening with your jazz? Oh, it ain't trending no more. Damn. It ain't trending no more. But I sure seen it. Death to America. What is this? Oh my God. What this is bringing out? All the patriots and all. Are South Koreans afraid of North Korea? Oh shit.
북한이 지금 한국 바로 옆에 있잖아요. 근데 혹시 무서우세요?
아니요, 전혀 안 무섭죠.
한국 사람 입장에서 정말 북한이 그렇게 무섭나요?
아니요.
안 무서워요.
전혀 신경 안 쓰인. 저희는 전혀 없는데. 만약 있었으면 저희 나라 어디서도 여행을 못 했겠죠.
한국에 사는 게 안전하다고 생각하세요, 개인적으로?
네, 저는 한국만큼 안전한 나라는 없다고 생각하는데요.
당연히.
Okay, I can't because then y'all have to read and y'all ain't supposed to be reading. So, anyway. Jesus Christ. So, for the people that's just joining, I'm going to play the bombings again. Terrible, man. So, they've been chanting death to America.
Trump administration as well. Many of them were chanting
this was yesterday.
To America were chanting death to Israel, death to Trump administration as well. Many of them were chanting death to America, were chanting death to Israel. We saw them burn American flags and burn Israeli flags.
You will punch the United States and Israel in the mouth, he says. Trump, you are threatening my leader, this woman says. Don't you know my nation believes death is sweeter than honey? What do you have, Israel? He says, you have nothing.
How you supposed to fight somebody who feel like death is sweeter than honey? What?
Nation believes death is sweeter than honey?
What? How you supposed to fight that?
Don't you know my nation believes death is sweeter than honey? What do you have, Israel? He says, you have nothing. You are occupiers, unreligious. You're killing people, killing women. You kill everyone. You're terrorists.
So you can see that anger here being voiced by many of the folks who are walking here in this protest.
And this the thing. They might be right. I don't know. I ain't on nobody's side because I don't know what's going on.
Whereas
all I know is people dying.
Iranian government has said that as long as the...
Or at least I think people died. Sharon said what that Sharon said. No, Ron Johnson. I think it was Ron Johnson said that they evacuated the shit. They evacuated the shit, so maybe didn't nobody die. But there was some pretty big goddamn explosions. Somebody died.
Walking here in this protest, whereas the Iranian government has said that as long as the Israelis continue their bombing campaign of sites here in Iran, there will be Iranian missiles flying towards Israeli territory. They're calling on President Trump to try and end this direct confrontation. Otherwise, they say, there could be a direct military confrontation between Iran and the United States. The Iranians say it's not something they want, but they also say it's something that they're ready for. Fred Blanken, CNN, Tehran.
Damn, they really don't like us. And he gave them 2 weeks and then pulled the trigger early. Damn. All right, we're going to play this shit one more time. Goddamn footages. Hold on, where they go? Should have put bombing. Here we go. Here we go. About to say where all the videos go.
من به گازوی شهرانو زدم. همینطوری دارن میزنن. ما چه گناهی کردیم تن بدنمون باید بلرزه؟ من به گازای شهرانو زدم. همینطوری دارن میزنن. ما چه گناهی کردیم تن بدنمون باید بلرزه؟ من به گازای
I don't know. Maybe they didn't kill no people. I don't know. Maybe they just blew up their shit. They ain't kill nobody. I support blowing up. Wait now. If ain't nobody die, I support blowing up somebody's shit now. Oh, wait. You niggas is making weapons in there against us? Listen. You better get your ass out of there because we sending somebody right now. And blow their shit up. I ain't against that now. Yeah, no, now let's be clear. If ain't nobody die, it's a video in particular I'm looking for. If ain't nobody die, then blow the shit up. Blow the shit up. Where is the damn video? This shit was everywhere. Hit the shit. It did the shit. Yeah, it did the shit. It did the shit. Yeah, it did the shit. No, that ain't the shit. Damn it, that ain't the shit. How that video disappear? What's this? Oh, that's a volcano. How that video disappear like that? How dare they? What? Hold on. I can't believe they're doing this to me in the middle of my stream. I should have saved it. It's my fault. It's my fault. I did it to myself. U.S. bombing. Because it was up under the goddamn Iran shit. It was up under that. And now they playing games. It did the shit. Did the shit right here.
Смотри, идет сюда. Офигеть, сейчас. Видели эту волну? Просто жесть. А как светло было, вообще как-то.
Nah, I'm sorry. That one right there look like somebody died. That right there look like somebody died. That's a big one.
О, смотри, идет сюда. Офигеть, сейчас.
That shit crazy. Imagine being in your house and hearing that.
Видели эту волну?
Out of nowhere.
Я думаю, что пора, парни.
If you tell me ain't nobody died, Lenny lied. That shit is just so amazing how big the fire get before you even hear the sound.
Смотри, идет сюда. Офигеть, сейчас.
Like you can see the shock wave coming and everything.
Смотри, идет сюда. Офигеть, сейчас. Вот, видели эту волну? Просто жесть. Как светло было, вообще Так, ну я думаю, что пора, парни.
So,
Смотри, идет сюда.
unless somebody got something else on the topic, I digress. Wait a minute, what is this? Oh, this is a different video. Wait a minute now.
Whipping away, 500-pound JDAM coming in.
Wait a minute, what is this from? Breaking: Iranian television reports bombings at Fordo, Natanz, and Isfahan nuclear facilities. Early footage of the bombing at one facility has been released. Okay.
Whipping away, 500-pound JDAM coming in. Good night, Gracie. That's a 500-pound JDAM up your ass.
Is that on, Kirk?
Yeah! Spot on!
I think that's our military. That's crazy.
Whipping away, 500-pound JDAM coming in.
That gotta be our military. They must be on the ground to make sure that the target was hit.
Good night, Gracie. That's a 500-pound JDAM up your ass.
Is that on, Kirk?
Yeah! Spot on!
This is 698. Remark an example, spot on.
Damn. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's crazy. This what they hit. Whatever this shit is here. Oh, see, the strikes reportedly resulted in severe casualties. I knew it. I knew some people died. Damn it now. That's that bullshit. I knew people died. You don't get no shit big like that. No people die. I know somebody died. You don't do this kind of shit and don't nobody die.
Смотри, идет сюда. Офигеть, сейчас. Вот, видели эту волну? Просто жесть.
Hold on. Yeah, man. Damn. What the hell is this? Okay, this was on the 18th. Okay. Man, this shit crazy. And again, this ain't no political channel, but this is for the people that is interested in the fact that they might send something over here at us. Okay, I think that's all I could find. Wait a minute. Nuclear site had been attacked twice by Israel, both sustaining damage visible on satellite imagery. U.S. strikes tonight marked the third bombing of both sites since the conflict began on the 13th of June. Fordo had not been targeted before tonight. So they done hit these niggas 3 times. This is the 3rd time. Jesus Christ. That shit completely gone. I don't know, man. Bernie Sanders learns of Iran strikes during rally. Crowd immediately erupts in no more war chants.
This is a statement from Donald Trump, quote, "We have completed our very successful attack on the 3 nuclear sites in Iran," etc. I agree. And I want to tell you something. Not only is this news that I've just heard, the second alarming that all of you have just heard, but it is so grossly unconstitutional. All of you know that the only entity that can take this country to war is the U.S. Congress. The president does not have the right .
This is bullshit. So now what you're telling me is the U.S. citizens is not in support of Trump's decision to do this? Is it now finna be, what is this? Oh, this is in June 17th. Russians are bombing us and have no real consequences. We ain't looking for that. Even though that's series 2 and it's a part of it. I'm sorry, chat. I'm really interested in this. You know what I'm saying? Nah, if this shit finna start a war, cause they can bring this shit to us now. We've been fortunate, and we've never had a war fought on U.S. soil, but it can happen. And if they bring the shit over here to us, yeah, we got military, but that means some of you niggas gonna have to be out there in the street with the shit. These people overseas that's fighting, they got citizens out in the street with the shit. People get to storming the streets, coming to kill you and your family indiscriminately. That's if it even get to that. Goddamn nuclear weapons and shit. Impeach 71.7K. Post. I'm gonna move on, chat. I'm gonna move on, but I'm just trying to make sure. Recent post from Donald Trump. Do I even follow this nigga? I do follow this nigga. Okay, chat. Yeah, I'm just trying to make sure I see everything I can about this. We might fuck around and get some breaking news, talking about some breaking news. U.S. going to war tonight. Trump has given the order to ship thousands of troops to the shores of Russia, and the fleet are already headed there, and at 0700 hours, we will begin a full-on attack. Like, you never know. Shit just be happening out of nowhere, like the bombings today. Okay. Wait a minute, why am I in that section? No wonder I don't see nothing but covered shit. Okay, all right. Cause you know I told nigga send me the link. He say T Real Neon responded. So let me see what bombs is about. So yeah, chat. And if anybody in the chat come across something, you in the Discord, send it in the Discord, spam it in the chat. Like this is important to all of us. Because if they bring that shit over here, they trying to kill all of us. President Trump sent multiple decoy bombers west out of the U.S., juking Iranian forces, while the B-2s actually dropping the bombs went east, undetected. This threw everyone's timing off, including the media's. Iran did not expect the bombing tonight. Just like we did it to them, they can do it to us. Okay. All right, chat. Wait a minute. Let me go. Let me pull this nigga shit up before I do that. Sent the link. This was a day ago. Jesus Christ, this shit 3 hours, man. This nigga sent me a back on Fig pod that was 3 hours. Oh, okay, wait. They got academics up on the screen. That make it easy. Okay.
Dude, I didn't forget.
All right, chat, let me go pee. I'll be right back. We finna see what these niggas had to say about academics talking that gangster shit.
Now that we got the debt understood, pass it back, well spoken. All these rappers gonna sound the same. Bend it over, bust it open.
Go, bend it, bust it. 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 Okay. Bust it open, girl. Bend it, bust it open. Bust it. Bend it, bust it open, girl. Bend it, bust it open.
Bend it over, bust it open.
Do your thing, bitch.
Bend it over, bust it open.
Can you do a split?
Bend it over, bust it open. All these rappers gonna sound the same. Bend it over, bust it
Your mama
open.
don't recognize I'm the prize that she need new eyes. Traumatized from other guys, but she thick in the thighs. Otherwise, I don't try. I'm a pimp on the fly, way up in the sky, and I gotta stay high, and she gotta be by. And I mean that I'm on my demon. If your bitch wanna see me, I'm literally on your TV. Not hard to find me, it's easy. Catch me outside in the streets, you can see me. If she choosing, I'ma give it a beefcake like a Stevie. Hold up, slow it down and switch the flow. Fuck her slow, yeah, I'ma show her. Put her legs up on my shoulder. Head first into the ocean. Bend it over, bust it open. Matter of fact, hold it. That ass you holding gon' get your shit swollen. On guard, I seen you the moment you showed up. I'm trying to see how you did what you did. Your body is shaped just like a Coca-Cola. Brown, yellow, gold, mocha. Don't care about the color, just come from the culture. I seen the bitch, mean and thick. I turned to Felicia quick to meet the bitch and eat the bitch. You don't get it and you won't understand that I've been peeing. I can laugh a bitch right over. Bend it, bust it. Go. Bend it, bust it. Go. Bend it, bust it. Go. Bend it, bust it. Bend it, bust it open, girl. Bend it, bust it open. Bust it. Bend it, bust it open, girl. Bend it, bust it open.
Bend it over, bust it open.
Do your thing, bitch.
Bend it over, bust it open.
Can you do a split?
Bend it over, bust it open. All these rappers gonna sound the same. Bend it over, bust it open.
Give me one more minute, chat. I gotta do one more thing. Wait a minute, I'll be right back. I must admit you a phenomenal woman, and it's a blessing that you having me coming over to show you what you're missing. And I'm kissing every part of your body. I wanna swallow your body, wish I come out of your body, you gone. When I'm sucking your toes and licking your hole, promise that I'm taking your soul, and nobody knows the things that I do to you, you gone. I feel you coming, so I won't stop. I feel you coming, so I won't stop. So I won't stop. I feel you coming, so I won't stop. Nah, take your time, take your time. I got you. Let your leg right here. I'ma go slow though. Back in the middle of a wonderful feeling, you bought that pussy, so you know I'm a killer. Giving you dick to have you climbing the ceiling. Your body is so appealing, I wanna give you some sharing. I'm playing, I'd rather give you a mean. See you to squirt it all over my stomach, or you a woman with phenomenal plumbing in your abdominal coming because you told me your tubes was tied. I feel you coming, so I won't stop. 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 I must admit the pussy is so addictive, and if you with it, then I'm ready to lick it. You in here smelling like Victoria's Secrets. I mean Victoria's Secrets. I could keep it, just let me eat it, cause you smelling like peaches, girl. Speaking of peaches, have you had yours eaten? I repeat. Speaking of peaches, have you had yours eaten? I'm a freak. Speaking of peaches, have you had yours eaten? I'ma eat. I feel you coming, so I won't stop. I feel you coming, so I won't stop. Oh yeah, we back and we still black. Goddamn, thank you for staying with me. So look, if you follow me, right? I should have did a different channel. If you follow me, right? Then you would have seen that I did the other night. Well, no. Well, anyway, on my channel, I got women shit. Academa, I just uploaded an hour ago. Academa gon' get smoked, dissing TDE. Right there. Academa gon' get smoked, dissing TDE. I uploaded that an hour ago. That from yesterday, last night, something like that. And we basically covered Academa talking against the shit and the beef between Back on Fig and Academa and Whack 100. And apparently Back on Fig, T-Rail and Smack has responded to Academa talking that gangster shit. He was challenging them niggas. He said, I pulled up on y'all. Y'all didn't do nothing. Now, T-Rail and Smack wasn't there, I don't believe. It was other TDE niggas, but he lumping them all in together. His issue was with T-Rail and Smack. He lumping TDE niggas in it. This nigga's finna get his ass smacked out, marked out, packed out, and everything else. Let's see what these niggas had to say about the nigga talking to Gates. He talking about some, yeah, I went to the concert and I said, if I go up in there, if any TDE nigga raise a hand at me, it's gonna be his last day on earth. I said, what? Academic talking kind of gangster. He talking kind of gangster, but we know he ain't like that though. So, we finna see what the niggas had to say.
Was some type of truth in the detail, and the detail don't need no truth.
Right.
And I'm gonna be playing this throughout the show, just letting you know that you was a mark. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna play this all throughout the show, homie.
Oh, so it's a clip. It's not a segment. Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing?
But I wanna let the people see this shit too. I didn't forget about this shit.
Oh. I wonder if they got this shit clipped up.
We've talked about, bro, I've never cared about, I don't care what rapper got at me, bro. Ever. But like really, there's certain shit.
Oh, okay. So they clowning about when he was crying about sauciest of the saucy. Okay. Now I want to hear what they respond to say. What they say about the gang of shit. No. See, I need the shit clipped up. I needs a clip. If these niggas did it through the whole show, I'm not finna watch no damn. I'm not finna watch no whole stream on them.
Hey, homie. Hey, man.
Then gonna send me a whole podcast. What I'm supposed to do with this? What I'm supposed to do with this? I did have some shit that I wanted to see about what Whack 100 was talking. I had some videos pulled up. I never listened to them. Let me see. Whack 100 academics. AD calls out Whack 100 to fade, and DJ Academic shows his hands after BOF says he was pressed. Now I want to hear some Clubhouse. I want to hear him on Clubhouse. Okay, hold on. I had this shit the other day. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Whack 100. Academics. Okay, hold on. I guess I could go through my history. I could do that. Cause this is aggravating the shit out of me. This is stupid. I just had it pulled up the other day. Like, what the hell? Okay, that's the one I played. Okay, maybe that was the one then. Shit, I don't know. Forget it, cause I ain't finna watch no whole pod to see about these niggas responding. Yeah, nah. That's funny. Huh. But anyway, yeah, that's all I got, chat. I'm about to get out of here, man. I'm about to get out of here. I just really came on because of that bombing shit, and then Trump was addressing the nation, so I had to see what was going on. I felt like that was important, so shit. That's why I got on stream for real. I really don't have nothing pressing I want to talk about. If I did, it wouldn't be this particular stream. I got a few things I could talk about, but it ain't nothing I'm excited about. I got the Tyler Perry lawsuit. I got the whole lawsuit, like the whole complaint, the whole PDF. I got that. I was gonna do that. I was gonna do Breezy Bowl, react to that. I don't know. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here. I thank everybody for tuning in. If you joined the stream, enjoyed the stream, please hit the like button for me. God damn it, subscribe, comment, leave your thoughts below. Don't forget, you can always leave a super thanks, super chat. And I greatly appreciate everybody for watching. Leave an airplane emoji in the comment section if you enjoyed the stream. I'm out of here. It's your boy OG Unk through the dough, the original gigolo. If you love your bitch, you better hide the hoe. I don't choose or get chosen. I'm colder than Eskimo toes on these hoes. Let's go.